Get ready for non-stop action. Bayern Munich is facing an injury crisis, and playmaker Jamal Musiala is dealing with a devastating blow that's worse than expected, potentially sidelining him for crucial matches. We're diving deep into what this means for the club. And the drama doesn't stop there. With multiple goalkeepers sidelined, Bayern Munich's Vincent Kompany might have to make a shock decision. A Champions League debut for a 16-year-old sensation, Leonard Prescott. Could he shatter records between the posts? But wait, it gets even wilder for Bayern Munich. Nicolas Jackson is having a week from hell, with his team's championship title being controversially stripped, adding insult to injury after a red card suspension. We've got the full scoop on this bizarre turn of events. And in a stunning twist, Bayern Munich might be forced to field their fifth-choice goalkeeper against Atalanta in a massive Champions League clash, potentially making history. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Bayern Munich star playmaker, Jamal Musiala, has suffered a significant setback with an ankle injury that is reportedly more severe than initially feared. This latest blow comes after Musiala had only recently returned from a broken fibula sustained during the Club World Cup in January. His absence is a major concern for Bayern, especially with key Champions League and Bundesliga fixtures on the horizon. The 23-year-old was injured during Bayern's Champions League round of 16 first leg against Atalanta, and despite hopes, he might recover in time for the second leg. Reports from Sky Sport indicate he will miss not only that crucial match, but also potentially the upcoming Bundesliga clash against Union Berlin. The impact of Musiala's absence is already being felt, with fans and analysts expressing concern over the team's depth and attacking firepower. Will Bayern Munich falter without their creative spark? Next, we explore an unprecedented goalkeeping situation that could see a 16-year-old make history. Bayern Munich faces an unprecedented goalkeeping crisis, with manager Vincent Kompany admitting that a sensational Champions League debut for 16-year-old Leonard Prescott is a real possibility. The German Giants are grappling with a severe injury list that has sidelined their top 4 goalkeepers ahead of a crucial Champions League second-leg tie against Atalanta. Club legend Manuel Neuer is still recovering from a muscle tear. Second-choice Jonas Erbig is dealing with a concussion, veteran Sven Ulreich has a thigh injury, and fourth option Leon Klanek is also sidelined. Kompany stated that if Erbig, who impressed in the first leg, cannot recover from his concussion, the reins will likely fall to the young Prescott. The New York-born stopper has rapidly progressed through the youth ranks and was already on the bench for the recent Bundesliga match against Bayer Leverkusen. At just 16 years and 176 days old, Prescott would become the youngest goalkeeper in Champions League history if he plays, surpassing the previous record. Fans and experts are buzzing about this potential record-breaking debut, with many watching to see how the young talent handles the immense pressure. Could a teenage goalkeeper save Bayern's season? Up next, we're looking at a player whose week has gone from bad to worse in the most unbelievable fashion. Nicolas Jackson, a backup striker for Bayern Munich, is enduring a week that can only be described as a disaster, marked by a controversial stripping of his team's championship title. This latest misfortune follows Jackson receiving a red card and a 2-game suspension in the Bundesliga for a reckless challenge during a recent draw against Bayer Leverkusen. The situation escalated dramatically when Senegal, the Africa Cup of Nations, champions with Jackson on their squad, had their title controversially overturned by appeals judges nearly 2 months after the final. According to ESPN, the Confederation of African Football's appeal board ruled that Senegal forfeited the final, turning their 1-0 extra-time victory into a 3-0 default win for host nation Morocco. This decision stems from an incident during the January 18th final, where Senegal players left the field in protest for 15 minutes, and fans attempted to storm the pitch. Although Morocco's penalty was saved and Senegal scored the winning goal, the appeal has led to this astonishing reversal. The football world is in shock at the late overturning of such a significant match, leaving Jackson and his teammates grappling with this bizarre turn of events. From championship glory to controversy, Nicolas Jackson's week is one for the history books. Finally, we examine another potential record breaker for Bayern Munich in a high-stakes Champions League match. In a truly astonishing turn of events, Bayern Munich might be forced to field their fifth-choice goalkeeper, 16-year-old Leonard Prescott, in their crucial Champions League round of 16 second-leg match against Atalanta due to an extreme injury crisis. With the first four goalkeepers unavailable, the German Giants, who hold a commanding 6-1 lead from the first leg, are left with few options. Manuel Neuer is out with a calf strain, Jonas Erbig is recovering from a concussion sustained in the first leg, Sven Ulreich has a thigh injury, and youth team starter Leon Klanek is out long-term. This leaves young Prescott, the first choice for Bayern's U19s, as the only viable option. If Prescott takes to the field, he would not only become the youngest goalkeeper in Champions League history, surpassing Martin van de Voort's record, but also potentially face German child labor law restrictions if the match extends past 11 p.m., requiring special authorization. Prescott, who joined the academy from Union Berlin and has represented Germany at youth levels, has impressed in training despite mixed youth statistics. This potential debut has sparked widespread discussion about the club's depth and the extraordinary circumstances forcing such a decision, with many eager to see if the young prodigy can rise to the occasion. Will a 16-year-old make history in the Champions League? Stay tuned as we wrap up all the biggest stories from the world of football. Bayern Munich's Jamal Musiala faces a more serious injury than expected. Vincent Kompany might debut a 16-year-old goalkeeper in the Champions League. Nicolas Jackson's team had their championship title controversially stripped. And a 16-year-old goalkeeper could make history for Bayern against Atalanta. That's all the breaking news you need to know. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes action and more.